Hey friends, it's Jackeline here. In today's video, it's another episode of Will I Buy It, where we are gonna go over not all of the new makeup and beauty releases, but in a specific, this Will I Buy It, I will be giving you the preview of the luxury spring 2021 collections. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see what are those spring 2021 collections from our favorite brands like Dior, GUERLAIN, Chanel, and much more, then just keep on watching. It's the 5th day of my Vlogmas and I'm super excited to have you here. I cannot believe we're going to be talking about the luxury spring 2021 collections. Can you believe that? That's incredible. I have my Christmas tree on the back and we are already talking about spring, but I think that's pretty common. We usually see around December time a little bit of a sneak peeks of the collections coming on spring. So I guess we are just gonna talk about it. I'm super excited for today's video because it's in collaboration with my great friend here in YouTube, Yadi from Yadi's Beauty. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Yadi, for thinking about me, about this collaboration. She's doing on her channel, instead of Vlogmas, she's doing 12 days of collabs, which is kind of like a take of 12 days of Christmas. And I think that's a fantastic idea. I mean, I should have done that. I mean, I'm enjoying my Vlogmas, but 25 days of uploads, it's quite a bit. So I think this is a great idea from Yadi. And if you don't know who is Yadi, she is another amazing beauty and makeup lover just like you and myself. And you will find on her channel a lot of different content, from new makeup releases, reviews, hauls. I mean, she has a little bit of everything and she's such an amazing soul, an amazing person. She's such a sweetheart. She's a really, I consider her my friend, because whenever I have been in need of, you know, anything, she has been there. Hey, can I help you? Or I mean, I just owe so much to her. She has been extremely kind. The first time and the only time that I have done a live here on my channel. I promise I will be doing more lives. I just need to get some adjustments going. But anyhow, talking about live videos, when I was doing my first live, it was with the brand Chantecaille, and honestly, I was, you know, like nervous, and I didn't thought about that I needed a moderator. And she was like, do you need a moderator? I can help you out. And she made time out of her evening to help me out. I mean, that's not the only time, but many times. And other than that, I mean, like, you would just enjoy her personality so much. She's so kind and so warm that you will love her channel, her content, and herself. So I welcome you to check her channel. I will be leaving the link to her channel and her video on the description box below, along with all the products that I will be talking about today, as well as the Instagram accounts that I will be referring to get you this information. Another very important thing too is these type of videos, the Will I Buy It videos, were created by none other than Samantha March. Thank you, Samantha, for creating these type of videos. So I just want to give credit where credit is due. Her channel will be also linked on my description box, as well as her community tab, because she's such an amazing creator that she created a community tab where many creators, we can just, you know, put up our videos right there. And that way, if you're interested to know all the news of what's going on in the beauty industry, you have a source right there. So I think the first one that I need to talk about, I mean, like, I just you know my love for Chanel, and here it is, the Chanel Spring 2020 collection. So it includes 2 quads, and honestly, to me, this collection is a little bit unexpected for springtime. I see so much warm tones in it that it feels a little bit more summertime. Don't you feel that way? I like it though. I love both of the quads. They do look very similar in tones. At least what it seems, the 2 matte shades, those 2 brown shades, they just look so close. The only, I mean, like, the small difference right here is that one has a little bit more of like a copper tone, and then the other one more of like a golden tone. So that's mainly the difference between them. I'm gonna pick up this collection, you know me. I mean, I love Chanel and I just have to have it. And then there's this beautiful blush right here. So you receive, well, it's a blush and highlighter compact. I love the embossing of it. I mean, it's totally a springtime. Last year, I think, or it was this year. No, it was last year. They came out with an alike compact that it was half a bronzer and half a highlighter. They had a light and a medium one. The light one, I know for many people didn't work. I personally picked up the medium because I have a light to medium skin tone. If you see me very pale right here, it's because I'm in my living room, and in my living room I have a lot of light coming in, so it washes me out. Hopefully it's not washing me out so much right here. But anyhow, I'm gonna get it. I mean, the blush looks great, and it depends on the pictures that you see. Some pictures are obviously the promo pictures, and some other pictures are from real people taking them, which I actually really like. And the highlighter looks a little bit deep, but you know, if it's kind of like the idea of, you know, the Wayne Goss blush duo in Bright Poppy, I think it's Bright Poppy, I love that one. It makes me look really bronze, and I really like it. Like, it just gives a very, I don't know, sun-kissed look. If it's something like that, I mean, I'm sure I love these colors. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. Okay, and then the collection comes with 2 different lipsticks. Honestly, for the lipsticks, they look more, I mean, again, different images. In some images they look reddish tone, but then in this image right here, it looks like they are more like, one seems like a deep coral and the other one seems that it has more rose in it. I'm pretty sure I will pick them both. And there is also, on this promo picture, it shows one of the new rouge lacquers that they are not available yet here in the United States. They are only available in Asia. They are supposed to be coming anytime soon. They will be dropping, I think, sometime mid-December. I mean, we will see it pretty soon. I will keep you posted on my Instagram, here, on my YouTube channel, on my community tab. So please make sure you follow me on all the platforms, because believe me, I will keep you posted when they drop. But going back to this collection, I mean, like, obviously because of the packaging of these rouge lacquers, you can barely see that it seems to be kind of like a rosewood tone. I personally like it, so I think I'm gonna get it. Then, I don't know, is this a brow gel? I don't think it's a mascara. Or what is it? Oh, a mascara? I don't know. It's right here. I mean, like, if you see this picture, I'm not sure what's that, but it's nothing that I will pick up. And then from the nail polishes, there are 3 nail polishes. One that is red and it has kind of like these pearl lines kind of shift to it. I'm not gonna get it. I know I only used reds during the holiday season, and then after that, in occasion, I may use it, but it's not something that I go for it. So I think on that I will pass. And then there's these kind of like a hot pink shade that, I don't know, I don't think so, but the one that is the lighter in tone, kind of this very light pink nude tone, that's my color, and I'm pretty sure I will pick up that one. And since we're talking about Chanel, let's talk about these 3 lipsticks. They are Le Lion lipsticks. They look beautiful. They remind me, I mean, they have kind of the same packaging of the Camellia lipsticks that they came out last year. This is kind of like becoming a little bit usual right now during the holidays for Chanel. Now, they have the shades 227, 237, and 277. 227, isn't that a repeated shade? I think it's a repeated shade. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna pick the 3 of them, even the red one. Yeah, even I'm not supposed to be picking up any more reds. And if you haven't watched my video, I did my top 10 red lipsticks for the holidays or for all year round with all the swatches, and I have a ton of luxury brands right there, and I have a ton of red lipsticks. When I was creating that video, I'm like, can I keep it at 10? And then I went to a bonus one of 11, and believe me, I had a lot more to share with you, but you know, it will be another time. It will be another time. But yes, I will pick up all of them. I think they are coming this mid-December. If I'm not mistaken, it will be available at the website on December 14th. That's what I have heard. So that's that. I'm talking about Le Lion. Chanel also has come out with, it's right now on pre-order. The pre-orders will be going out on December 10th, and it will be available at boutiques on December 10th. Is that L'Exclusifs? Is that Stop. Bye. Go. Fly somewhere else. Okay. And what I understood is a limited edition from the Exclusifs lines is an eau de parfum. Oh my goodness, that note, it has bergamot in it. I mean, like, it's just the notes, they just go, I think it has a certain type of like orange or mandarin too. I don't remember, but I'm so intrigued about it. I honestly, I haven't picked it up because I have on my wish list two other ones of that L'Exclusive de Chanel, and I don't want to add a third one. So perhaps I will knock one out and put this in, but I don't know. And then moving on from Chanel, let's go to Dior. So here we go. This is their spring collection. It comes with two different eyeshadow palettes. They are palettes that they come with 3 different shades. The imprint looks beautiful, but honestly, aside to the embossing, they don't intrigue me. I mean, the pictures, they look pretty, but they are not super intriguing. In fact, when I saw the first promo pictures, well, they were not even promo pictures. They were just pictures that, you know, somebody took from this collection. And I thought, you know, like, I wasn't reading the description. I thought they were like highlighter, bronzer, and blush palettes. And then when I went back, I said, oh, no, these are the, you know, not the quads, the trio eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, there's these two, they are not pulling me in, but the lipsticks, they are. Definitely I'm getting the 2 lipsticks, that's for sure. There's gonna be some like lip, what is it, the lip maximizer, and then the lip glow oil. Those two, I will definitely skip on those. There's 2 new products that they are these kind of like highlighter sticks, and I have a couple from Chanel. I like them, but honestly, I don't use them anymore. And these upcoming 2021, I have set in my mind that for me, 2020, this is the way that I plan my channel. 2019, I was starting and I said, okay, on 2020, I will invest on my channel and buy some of the collections that I want to have, you know, in-house, so that way when I have to review a product and give comparisons, I have the product to compare it to. So that's what I end up doing this 2020, although it was really, you know, rough to do it and crazy, but I just felt like, okay, if I'm gonna take seriously this job that I'm doing right now, reviewing products, I want to make sure I have, you know, a repertoire where I can actually try other products, give feedback, the right information for you guys, and give you the right review. So, but right now, moving forward, 2021, I feel like I don't think that I need to add everything, you know, to my makeup collection right now, because it will be just too much, it will be too wasteful. So I think I will end up skipping on those highlighters. If perhaps I may just pick up one just to try it and kind of like give you a full rundown of, you know, like if you want to know about the formula. And I think that's why it's really important, these type of videos, because I get to hear from you what you want to see from me, what you want to see as far as reviews goes. So definitely for me, it's extremely important that you leave that comment, let me your feedback, what you are interested in, because that's the way that I take notes of, okay, what you're interested on. Definitely, I will get the 2 nail polishes. I paint my nails at home, that's the way that I like to do it, and I think both colors, they are quite appealing to me. And then there's a new Queens. The Queens look amazing. I mean, you know that I love dusty pinks, and this just is completely right my alley. In some images, it even look a little bit more, you know, like having a little bit more purple undertones, and those colors, they are just so beautiful. So that's that right there. And then let's move on right here to GUERLAIN. So with GUERLAIN, we just saw a very brief sneak peek of these 2 beautiful lipsticks. You know, I'm a lipstick lover, and both shades, they are calling my name. They're a little bit more pearlized, but I like them. And then also they have a case that they look like, as it has little pearls. I'm not gonna, I mean, you know, I love GUERLAIN, but it doesn't look very luxury, honestly. I don't know, those little pearls, they don't look so luxury. I mean, like, perhaps the image right here is not the best. It seems like the background is kind of like silver tone. I'm not so convinced to the case, but of the two lipsticks, oh yes, oh yes. And then it seems like on this image there's a lot of like meteorites all over, and I'm thinking they look very alike to meteorites of the spring collection of this 2020, which I have and I have reviewed too. So if it's the same one, definitely I'm not gonna pick it up because I don't need double of that. But then it looks like there's gonna be perhaps another one of these pearly dust palettes, and this one right here is a highlighter palette. It's gorgeous and beautiful, one of the best releases from GUERLAIN of this year. So I mean, the picture doesn't show too much. It's like a mix of this palette and then the meteorites. So I don't know, I mean, we will have to obviously see more of the collection, but so far the lipsticks, they are actually calling my name. They look gorgeous. And I know that I already spoke about briefly about this Yves Saint Laurent spring collection. So they are coming with another clutch and is in the pink packaging. So I did a review of the Paris clutch. This one right here, actually, it was a collaboration with my friend here on YouTube, Erin Nicole TV. And she reviewed the palette in Marrakesh and I reviewed the palette in Paris. And I have to say the formulation is not, it's not as pigmented as it seems here on the pan. You have to build them, but they are not patchy. And the only one that I found really a lot of trouble to build up was the yellow one. The yellow one was like not wanting to build up for me, and it took me a long time to just have to keep packing and packing and packing. No blending, but packing. So the good thing about this palette from the spring collection is that it's more of a palette that I see it that it could be not only an eyeshadow palette but also a face palette. So there's a few shades right here that I can kind of use it as a bronzer, at least one as a bronzer, a couple as a highlighter, two as blush, and then the rest of, I mean, like the bluish tones, I'm sure they are gonna be, I mean, these are all pastel, you know, shades, so they are just going to be washes of color. These palettes, they are not cheap, they are expensive. They are about the same price as a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, so we're talking about $120, $125. I bought mine at Selfridges, and again, if I find it while I'm doing this video, I will keep you posted. But yeah, I mean, like, I like the palette, and in fact, I'm talking about Erin. When I see this palette right here, it reminds me to her Instagram account and her style. I mean, she just did a few days ago or a week ago an unboxing of one of her Louis Vuitton bags, and this is her in a palette. So I pretty much see her, you know, doing a review of these. But I think thinking about it, I think I'm gonna get it because, like I said, it will serve me perhaps as double purpose. You know, like I said, I can see a couple shades right here that I can use it as blush, highlighter. So I see the value on that. And then the collection has 4 different lipsticks, 2 of them that are more neutral tones, and then 2 of them that one it looks a little bit leaning pink and the other one leaning coral. The coral one has a little bit of shimmer. I like them all 4. Would I get all 4 of them? That will be too much. That will be too much. YSL, they are also coming with a full-on line of lipsticks. Some, I mean, the majority of them, they look more reddish in tone, and they come in this silver packaging, which is kind of weird to see silver for YSL. Usually, you know, like I see them, you know, using a lot of gold. I mean, and even in fact, if we go back to the image of the clutch, also it has silver in it. Anyhow, I don't know, it just kind of like threw me off right there. So yeah, they are coming with all these different lipsticks, and I mean, like, going back, if we go back to Dior is also coming with a bunch of different lipsticks, a lot of them on the red tone, you know, like orangey tones. I mean, like, there are so many. They will be available in January 15 in Japan, so it will take a longer time for us to get it. Some of them are matte, some satin, some velour, some metal. I mean, there are just so many. They all look very, very pretty, gorgeous. I mean, there's a few that I like that they look more corally in tone. but in the majority of them, they look very like vibrant pink, vibrant red. So, I mean, it's not that I'm gonna get them all, obviously, but if there's a new formulation, which I think there is, yeah, I think there's a new formulation, I may get one or two just to try, or just perhaps just one. And then I just saw this picture popping out of Givenchy and their spring collection. And I mean, like playing around again with these pinks and baby blues, which is very, I mean, like I like to see these, you know, colors right now for spring. I think they are fun and something different to see a little bit more blue coming in. And it seems like there's gonna be a 9 eyeshadow palette. Now I do have one eyeshadow palette from Givenchy of the 9 eyeshadows, and I personally really like it. Now this is a lot of pinks again, and I think I'm steering away a little bit of the pinks. I will, you know, consider it. It will obviously depend a lot on you guys. And then the collection comes with 2 lip glosses, one that it has a more magenta base. It looks very nice, and then the other one has a blue base, but when you see it on the model, it's not that it gives like a blue, you know, you're not gonna get blue lipstick, but it just makes your lips look more like cooler in tone. And for certain eye looks, for more like glam looks and very like deep intense looks, this could be a really good kind of addition, this type of gloss. But I'm not super convinced. And then the collection also comes with what it seems to be kind of like a lip balm or a lip topper. It has a transparent base, but it will give you kind of these frosty lips. You know what? I'm intrigued about that one. I think it's something different, something that I don't have in my collection, and I like the finish that it gives to the lips of the model. I think it's something fun. It just gives again this frosty look. I think this would have been a really like fun collection if they would have, you know, like put it for holidays too, you know, because of the frost. I don't know. And I'm not 100% convinced, but there's one product right there that I'm like, perhaps. Oh, and we didn't talk about this new Dior cushion right here. It's a limited edition cushion from Dior Skin Forever. I really love Dior foundations. They are really, really beautiful. They are really nice. But a cushion foundation, I do have a couple cushions foundations, and I had been eyeing the new one by Chantecaille. I know, I think it's available in stores. I don't remember on what department store, to be honest with you. I don't remember. But I know it's coming. You know, it will be coming. There are not that many shades. But, you know, I'm giving them a second thought, because I do have some cushion foundations in my collection. Most of them are from Tom Ford, and I don't use them as much. Only I grab them when I'm going out of town or traveling. And I mean, like right now, 2020, that's not very often. And another thing is that some of these cushions, I'm afraid, you know, like they harbor bacteria mostly on the sponge, so you have to be very careful, you know, and very diligent to wash the sponge and dry it, you know, like really well in order for not to harbor bacteria, you know, and to use it quite often. So I don't know, I'm interested also because the beautiful packaging, I mean, like it's gorgeous. It's all leather, and it has Dior, and like I love everything that is black and gold. I mean, it looks stunning. So I think it's a maybe. If you're interested, you will have to let me know, because I may get it. Moving on right here to Bobbi Brown, and this collection right here is for the lunar year. It comes with 5-pound palette. Honestly, it's not pulling me in. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit, if we put it side by side with the Dior collection, it kind of like reminds me of that Color Story, and it doesn't intrigue me much. It comes also with 3 different lipsticks. Bobbi Brown lipsticks are beautiful, and these lipsticks, they look gorgeous too. They have a little bit more of like a, not really a metallic finish, but they give some luminosity. The one in Lantern Light, that's the one that I'm eyeing. That looks very pretty and up my alley. And there's also a highlighter that is more in the pinky tone. I just bought a highlighter from Bobbi Brown. I did a try on, kind of get ready with me with new makeup about a week and a half ago or so, and I really like that highlighter, but I don't think I need another highlighter, and this one is not something that I'm like super attracted. And then from Lancome, we see another mascara, is their Idol mascara. It has kind of like almost like a curved one, but it's a little bit more slanted. I think it's a very interesting one, and to me, Lancome, they do some of the best mascaras. In fact, for many years, like many years, I used the one, it's called the Finicils, and I love that mascara so much. It was my everyday mascara. Then I tried the Big Monsieur mascara. I mean, they know what they are doing as far as mascaras goes. I honestly really like their mascaras. So definitely this mascara, yes, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna get it because I already got it. So I'm planning, because we're doing Vlogmas right here, to do kind of like a try on haul thing type of thing. Charlotte Tilbury, we have to talk about her. She just came out with these magic lip oils. I'm gonna skip on them. I don't need lip oils. I mean, like, I use balms, but lip oils is something that I don't grab to. But something that I know a lot of you are very excited for, and I mentioned to you guys that there were more quads coming from her. I knew it, but from the images that I'm seeing right now is that these quads, they are not the same formulation of the Fire Rose. And honestly, I have seen the promo pictures. They look, obviously, you know, they differ a lot for those who have taken pictures of the actual products. And from this image right here that shows the swatches on a real person, they don't look as, you know, as these quads will be of that extraordinary formula that we have seen in Fire Rose. Now, across the board, Charlotte Tilbury, she has an amazing formulation. So that, I have to give it to her. That is not the same formulation as the Fire Rose. It really, oh, I'm like, no, please. So the one that has the blue one, I'm looking right here from the swatches, it doesn't really convince me at all. I mean, it looks very like, and that blue looks like a black, and it's just not very exciting. And then also that Eyes of a Star also doesn't look very exciting either. I mean, like, there's a little bit of copper in there. I don't know. I was really excited for a moment, and then I'm like, not sure, don't know. This is hurting me so much to say it, but that's the truth. So 2 of the palettes will come out on December 21st, and then 1 will be available on December 29th. The one that is Eyes of a Star palette will be available on December 29th. And then also the Hollywood Flawless Filter, they have expanded shades, so there will be a total of 12 shades, including 5 new shades. Okay, so there's 5 new shades. So they have some more golden ones. I think that's amazing, because like I think that number 3, and it's okay on me, but it's, I mean, I think like the golden one will look a lot better on my skin tone. So I'm happy about that she's expanding on that. Okay, and then let's move on to JLo. She's coming out with skincare right here. I mean, like, obviously it's a money maker, obviously, because, you know, JLo, her skin, she's already 50 years old, right? She looks gorgeous all the time. I follow her. I like her presence, how she looks on camera, but I'm not the one that I'm always like, you know, I'm not listening to her music. I'm not like a super fan of her, but this completely makes sense now from what I heard of, like when she was talking on her videos. It's like she wanted to have a very natural kind of like a skincare line. She was talking a lot about, you know, like extra virgin olive oil, and okay, that's great. The price is moderate for the most part. There's gonna be an early access on December 8th, and I need to see ingredients right here, because everything sounds and looks great. The price looks fairly fair. I mean, like, everything falls under the $60. I mean, like 58, 39, 18. I mean, there's, you know, like eye cream, there's even face mask, but it also have, the only thing that I have heard about is that it has some Japanese ingredients. So we see a little bit more of like this tatcha like kind of ingredients, but overall, like, I have been going to the website to see if we can see ingredients, and they haven't disclosed them just yet. So I really want to see that in order for me to try a new skincare. For me, that's super important because I do have sensitive skin, dry skin, I do have mature skin, and although I really like the idea that there's this beautiful line, what it seems to be a beautiful line, I also want to see like what type of ingredients it has. If it has like ceramides, niacinamide, if it has vitamin C, like what are the ingredients. I think I heard that it has a very light scent, so that kind of like makes me think about, should I really steer away from that, because I try to do not go with products that are heavily scented or that they have added fragrance. If it's a fragrance of a actual ingredient, sometimes I let pass and kind of try it, but like I said, I'm like intrigued but yet on the fence about it. Two more products to talk about right here. So we just saw these liquid lipsticks. They're called the Gloss Bomb Cream from Fenty Beauty in what it seems like just 5 different shades, or perhaps there's gonna be more. I don't know, they look very kind of like inspired by their blushes, like mostly that orange shade right there reminds me to Fuego Flash, her cream blushes, and honestly I don't need it. When is gonna be available? Let's see right here. They will become available on December 10th. Now I really love the gloss formula from Fenty. They are really nice. These ones are more tinted, so they will have, they will give more color to your lips, but I don't think I need them. I think I'm gonna pass on it. And then the last product that I want to talk about is by Sonia G. She has a holiday collection with these wooden handle brushes. Oh my goodness, they look amazing. When I saw just to see the handle of the brushes, I'm like, oh, they look gorgeous. So her products are amazing. These brushes are made from natural hair. It seems like these ones are all goat hair or Saikuhoro. There's I think one that is kind of like a mix of Daigo hair. So there are 5 different brushes. 3 of them are for the eyes and 2 are for the face. They look stunning. They honestly look stunning. Okay, the price of the set is $125. They will drop down on December 9th and it's called the Keyaki set. And then there's gonna be also one limited edition, and they just have very few brush holders. They are Cranes over Mount Fuji brush holder, that's the name of it, and that's gonna cost $190. It's also gonna be available on December 9th at 10 a.m. at Beautylish. On the actual brush holder, I think I'm going to pass on that, but most likely my birthday is coming. I love Sonia G brushes and I think I need to get this. At least the brushes, the 5 brushes. I mean, she has never steered me wrong. All the brushes that I have from Sonia G, they are beautiful. I love them. I use them all the time. I mean, and these ones, they just look fantastic. Okay, my friends, and I think with this we wrap up the Will I Buy It video with all these luxury spring collections, and then sprinkling here and there and other things. But yes, I'm super excited. I want to hear from you. What are you planning to get? What are you interested in? What you're, like what you want to see me reviewing too. Very important before you head out of this video. Make sure you go and visit Yadi. Go give her all the love and the support that she deserves. She's doing, again, her 12-day self-collab. I think that's amazing. I cannot wait to see her video and all the different collabs that she's doing with different amazing creators here on this platform. And before you head out, also, I hope that you will give me that opportunity. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to hit that 10K mark, hopefully by the end of the year. And just to let you know, in this Vlogmas right here, I do have some surprises for you. I'm gonna have some giveaways. I'm preparing them. I think I'm gonna be doing kind of like mystery boxes, and I'm just gonna put a lot of products inside. So stay tuned for that, because I will be making announcements during my Vlogmas. So again, if you haven't done so yet, it's completely free. Go ahead, look under this screen. It says on red, subscribe. Just tap on there, subscribe to my channel. Very important, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And extra important, come and follow me on my Instagram, because right there. I also keep you posted of the new makeup releases, when something launch, sales and whatnot. Oh, by the way, I do have a link that I will be leaving it on my description box that it has all the sales. I keep it like updated all the time with the codes. If you need to have a code, I also put it right there. So again, it's gonna be on the description box below. Anyhow, my friends, come follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. And until the next time, hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.